Hello everyone, my name is Christy. I'm with Positive Creation Wreath and more, and tonight I'm playing solo as Charlie Brown is working. So I want to say thank you for joining me and welcome. And tonight we're going to do a Mardi Gras wreath, and we are going to be using this 15-inch wreath form. As you can see, I already did the cross with pipes, the Chanel stems, and all I do is put next 2 pipe cleaners and I attach them to the frame, and that's because I like to fill in the center of my frame. And I cut all of my mesh 32 inches, and I did wooden ruffles, and I got them all right here. I cut lots of ribbon, all different colors, and we're going to use several different colors of ribbon all the way around. And I have lots and lots and lots of embellishments that we're going to put on this, and some bows. So that being said, I'm going to move the camera down and we're going to get started. Oh yes, and for those of you that don't know, next week on Friday we'll be giving away the bunnies. They will be going to their forever home next week. And if you take this live and post it on your Facebook, as well, you subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Facebook, that automatically gives you 5 entries. And if you use the words, every time we go live, we always give you 2 words that you can use in a sentence 10 different times or 10 different ways. And you don't have to use both words, just 2 different words to pick from. If you want to use both of them, you can. It's no big deal. And that'll give you 10 entries as well. And tonight the 2 different words are daisy and bow. And I got those words from the bunnies. He has a bow and she has a little flower. I'm not sure if it's a daisy or a sunflower, but anyhow, we're going to use a daisy or a bow tonight in our words. And I want to say thank you for joining me, and I'm going to move the camera down and we're going to get started. Thank you for joining me too. And I'm going to try and pull this live up so I can read your comments. And if I do miss any of the comments or questions, please don't be upset. I do go through after the live. Hopefully that camera's down so we all can see. I do go through after the live and I do read all the questions. Normally Charlie Brown does that, but he's not here tonight. He is working. I think he chose working because he's a slacker. Let me see here. Let me pull up the live. There we are. Well, hello and welcome. Oh, from the UK. Yep, I'm by myself. All right, when I do the woodland ruffles, when I first started doing them, I use this dowel rod. You can get 3 of them in a package from Walmart. But if you don't want to use that, you don't have to. Take something heavy and put it on one end of your mesh. You can use this. One, 2, 3, and you can pull that out. You can use a chip clip, a clothespin, anything. Flip it over. And you don't have to run out and use these dowel rods. You can use anything that you have laying around your house. You don't have to use these. And then if you're just starting out, you just want to ruffle it down, or yeah, ruffle it up down the middle. Just use whatever you have in your house. You don't have to buy those dowel rods. I think I used them for like a month and then I was over it. But when you're first starting out and you're trying to learn how to ruffle down the middle of your mesh, it's always good to start out with a mesh that has lines in it, because then you can just follow that line all the way down the mesh. That's another little tip and trick that I try to give to people too as well. hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I know, right, Steve? When the cat's away. I've been playing. Did you all notice anything different behind me? Thank you, baby. Thank you for spreading the love. Just roll them 3 times and then just do the ruffle method. And did y'all figure it out? We're doing a Mardi Gras wreath. By the ribbon. Carol, he left I believe it's in February. The view. Yeah, can you see it better? I've been in here working all day in between painting. Now, as you can see when I ruffled these, one side is yellow and one side is purple on the mesh. So what I'm going to do is, when I put these in and I butt these up, since this side is purple, I'm going to put the yellow up against it. And I'm going to keep alternating them so it gives the color all the way through. See, like that? How it's purple on this end and yellow on this end. So I'm alternating those. He's got to work tomorrow too. He's filling in for somebody. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for joining me. I'm doing solo tonight. He had to go to work. Now I'm going to start putting ribbon in as I'm going along. I'll put a few of them in, then I'll add some ribbon. And I do have, like I said, quite a few embellishments that I'm going to add. And I did make 2 bows for this. So I'll add those as well. And I got some other embellishments. And I did clean the craft room. I know. And I changed things around. I wanted you all to be able... And there we go, moving it. I may have to move the camera back a little, though. Not now, tomorrow. And then I painted some, fixed dinner, did laundry. What'd you all do today? Oh, this, I always make an X and then I always fill it in with the mesh. I cut 2 rolls of the 10-inch mesh. I cut them 32 inches and I cut the entire, both rolls of mesh at 32 inches. And then once I go around the bottom and I go around the top, I will take the excess mesh and I fill it in out there, up there. Welcome. Howdy, Kathy. Some of them I do cover the back and some of them I don't. It just kind of depends. And when I do put these on, you'll notice I do lift the mesh up. I lift them up and make sure that they're like back to back. The two sides are back to back. It just gives it a nice full look when you do that. Thank you. And the mesh and all the ribbon came from Craft Outlet. I had picked out a different mesh for this Mardi Gras wreath, and I don't know, it just seemed really dark, so I reordered this kind, and I liked it a lot better. Oh, yeah. Why is Charlie Brown working on Sabbath? Because he's filling in for somebody that's on vacation. So he has to work. He doesn't get a day off till Friday. He might get home tomorrow in time for the live, but we'll see. We'll see. You know how he is. He's a slacker. Yeah, if I missed anybody's questions, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I will go back through after the live, I promise, and I will answer your questions. And Carol that's on here, she's my friend, and she pretty much knows everything that I do, and she will try and help and answer your questions, I promise. She does help moderate for me whenever Charlie Brown's not here. Did everybody have a good weekend? I did a lot of cleaning since Charlie Brown wasn't here most of the weekend. He's been working all weekend. I came back here to get ready for the live, and as soon as I came back here, there was a note pinned to the camera. I was like, really? He's funny. He's silly. Yeah, he's my partner. He usually moderates, and he's usually the one sitting in the corner, but he's working today. He actually, believe it or not, he drives a semi, and he hauls mail. Ironic. The ribbon is 12 inches. All the ribbon is 12 inches. Yeah, he's funny. I always give him a hard time. I always tell him, you're just a slacker. Yeah. His name is Greg, but I always call him Charlie Brown. And you know how Charlie Brown always tries to do good and always tries to do the right thing? That's him. But it just seems like nothing ever comes out right. Yep, that's him. I said, you try so hard, Charlie Brown. You just try so hard. But they always call me Lucy. I'm like, is that a good thing? And they were like, no. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, did you see the bows? Kicked me off of my own live. Stupid internet. Alrighty. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're going to tell him all that stuff I say about him, Steve? The bows that I'm putting on the wreath tonight, they're right here behind me. I got them hanging up. I didn't want them to get smashed, so I put them back there. All right, we got one more to put on. Oh, not that one. Let's put this one up. Not that one. Let's just go ahead and put this one on. There we go. Now we got all the ribbon on the bottom. We did go to Louisiana before, and we went down there like right after Mardi Gras. We didn't go during Mardi Gras. See how all bright and beautiful that is with all them colors on there? All right, now we'll do the top real quick. And then I'll show you what I mean with the pipe cleaners once we get all these in. Well, there just went that one. The top doesn't take as long. There's not as many on the top as there is on the bottom. Yeah, mesh likes to stick to your clothes. Another one just broke. My lambs. No wonder he didn't care if I took these. Yeah, I go ahead and do my woodland ruffles, and I always save a couple for the lives, just to show you how to do them. And it just gives me more time to explain things and to show you the end result of the wreath once I'm done and get it all done. Because I'm definitely not fast. Now see on the bottom, I put it in like this with the yellow going to the left and the purple going to the right. And on the top, I have it the purple going to the left and the yellow going to the right. Why? Just, it doesn't, no rhythm, no reason, no rhyme, just because. I only twist these two times because we still got to put our ribbon in there and everything else. So that's why I only twist them twice. There it is. All right, now there's all the mesh on the top, and you see how we still have that hole right here? This is why I put the pipe cleaners on there. I cut the entire rolls, and I always do my woodland ruffles, and there's 2 in each clip. So there's 4 pieces. And then here's this one, and I always put the pipe cleaner on there, a half a pipe cleaner, and I twist it on there. It's a woodland ruffle, and I'll show you what I do. So that makes 5 extra pieces that you'll have once you completed your wreath. I'm going to turn it over and show you. Get all these wiggling ruffles out of the way. Okay. I make the cross, and then with the pipe cleaners. If you're using a tiered wreath form, you're going to need 2 pipe cleaners, 2 pipe cleaners. Now, if you're using the Dollar Tree wreath form, you only need 1.5 to connect. What I do is, I take those 5 pieces, and I'll put one here, here, and here, here, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's your 5 extra pieces that you have left over. I don't put any ribbon in those, only in the ones that have the ties. I do not put any ribbon in the center. So let me pop in the rest of this ribbon. And then we'll add those. And I'll show you why. Yes, I still have 2 wreath kits available. And I was going to say, if you guys don't want the tiered wreath forms, those are the 2 that I have left. If you do not want the tiered wreath forms and you would rather have the flat wreath form with the 25 pipe cleaners, just let me know and I can swap those out. It's not that big of a deal. And I was going to show you, I did finish, well, that fell out, the trash can. I was going to show you, I did finish that one wreath, and I did redo the bow. Doesn't look very good. Let me redo that. I'm not sure what happened to this, but okay. No worries. We fixed it. Okay, there's that. Because with the tiered wreath form, this is how big it's going to be. Like this. And if you don't want it this big, that's fine. If you'd rather have the smaller wreath form, that's fine. Not a problem. We can swap those out. And as you can see, I'm still not cutting my ties here. I still got other things I'm going to put in them. I sure do miss my Charlie Brown not being here. I'll tell you that right now. He ain't here for me to boss him around. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I just miss aggravating him. And you see how sometimes the, let me see if I can hold it up. See how sometimes the mesh will try and sink down in there instead of staying up? Yeah, once we get those filled in with the extra mesh, you'll see it pop back up and it'll stay. We got 3 more ribbons, and then I'll pop that other mesh in there, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I was only going to do 1 bow, and I thought, let's do 2. Let's make it real fun. And with this ribbon, with your ribbon, you don't have to leave them out like this, the way I've been doing it. You can crisscross them. And what I mean by that, you can do it like this. And then bring this one up like this, if you wanted. Like that. Where one goes up and down and the other one goes side to side. If you wanted, you can move your ribbon however you want it. I just prefer to bring both of mine out. That's just me. All right, last ribbon going on. Okay. All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'll put this one, like, right here in the center. And whenever I do fill these in, and it's like this, then yes, I do put it back on it. Alrighty. Half a pipe cleaner. Wrap it around. Whoa. Now bring my hand up through the bottom of the wreath. This will let me know where I need this other piece to go in at. And I can stick it down in there and tie it onto this part right here. There's another one. Now see, with just those two pieces on there, see how it's starting to get full on the inside? It makes it look so much fuller. Hi, Mary. And then if you can't tell where you've been, just turn it over and you can see that you have a piece of mesh here and here. So you know you got to go here. So just move it over and pop your mesh down in there. Because you don't want your customer seeing all this. You just want them to see the pretty full side. And we still have 2 more left. Twist. Right here. Just pull that up. Now do you see how full this is? And I still have 1 more piece of mesh to put in there. Hi. Oh, Mary just woke up. Yes, now you can use the middle of the wreath to put embellishments on there, or your bow, or whatever you want. The name of our Etsy shop is Positive Creations. Let me put this last piece on and I can try and put it in there. Alright, we got 1 more piece to put on. Hi, Sarah. I got my bunnies over here hiding from you, Sarah. Just because we love you, Sarah. Yep, now this last piece of mesh I just put in there. And it's not taken away from any of the ruffles that we put on the top layer. It's not taking anything away from the bottom. All it's done is just filled in the center to where there's no empty holes. And it's made the wreath all filled in. And it's made it's still nice and full. You can still see all the ribbon. Let me see if I can there's my Etsy shop. And we do still have 2 wreath kits left. And like I said, if you're wanting one of the, if you don't want the big wreath kit like this, you don't want to make a big one, you'd rather have the flat wreath form, just send me a message and let me know, and I'll change them out for you. It's not that big of a deal, I promise. Alrighty. Now we get to put on all the good stuff. And I have this little mask with the little bells on it. Now I thought about maybe that can go in the middle. That's why we want to fill in our center. Sorry y'all, I've been dieting and my britches aren't staying on. And then we have two of these. And I thought that we could do maybe one down here like so, and then one up here like at a diagonal. What do y'all think of like that? Like this. What do y'all think about that? And then our bows that we have back here, so they don't get smashed. And no, I didn't trim the tails yet. Like I said, they still need the tails trimmed. But with it like this, we could add one of the bows here, and then one of the bows down here. What do y'all think about that? Like I said, I gotta trim the tails. You like it like that? Yes, love it. Diagonal? Alrighty, then we'll do that. Okay. So, that's why I always fill in the middle. Alright. That's why I always fill in the middle of my wreath, because that is space that you can use. You can utilize that space and put things on there. I'm going to clip this. I'm not going to put, well, no, I'm not going to clip it. So I got something else, maybe. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to run these wires through here, like so. Oh, wait a minute. This wire is, no wonder it was weird. There. It was wrapped around the feathers. No wonder it was all kind of weirdness. Alrighty. Wrap that one down there like so. That one like so. Then I'll raise this up. I'll attach this one to the frame. Thank you. Tell Mary I said hi. And tell her I said thank you. Alrighty, there's one side attached. I don't know where my wires went, so I have to go check. Oh, there they are. Okay, let's wrap around that. Twist. Ouch. Just took myself with the wire. Advisory. Don't do that. It hurts. Alrighty. I can go back through and tighten these up after the live, but anyhow, it's on there. And then we'll put this one in the center. Like we said, diagonally. Hey, there's Charlie Brown. Look at you. You must be back at the shop. Or you must be getting ready to get unloaded. All right, I think what I'm going to do is... Hey, Charlie Brown, I got a wreath. You want to buy it? Oh. There's that one. Thank you, Laura. Oh, you're getting unloaded? Okay. Well, tell them to hurry up and unload you. I'll be done with this by the time you get home, Charlie Brown. You big old slacker. Sure, you got money to blow? Where's that money at? I need more ribbon. He ain't right. He ain't right, y'all. He is not right. All right. So there's that one. All right. And we can bend these down more. We can spread these ones out. Then, and you notice I didn't cut these off yet, these little ties that we put our ribbon and our mesh in. I've not cut those off yet because I got something else, and I don't know if we're going to get time or not. I'm trying to make sure that we stay under an hour, so, or an hour or less. I don't want to keep you all on here all night long, so. And I knew this one was going to be a big one, so. Okay. Move him over just a little. Slide him to the frame now. Come on. There it goes, finally. I love it when this wire wants to fight with me. There. There's one done. Come on already. If it wouldn't fight with me, this would go a lot smoother. There. Alrighty. Now we'll just go through and tighten those up and trim everything off after the live. That way we can get going. And I'll probably move them and reposition them around to make sure they are diagonal. Alrighty. Now our bows. And like I said, I'll go through and trim up all the tails and stuff like that later. Okay. And straighten up all the ribbon too. Let's see where some of them got a little crooked. Drives me nuts to have a little bit ribbon. Anyhow. Straighten up all the ribbon. Make sure it's all fluffed. And like I said, I will trim up the tails as well. Yeah, because I don't want it over my mask. So I will definitely be trimming up the tails. Come on. Don't be so contrary. There we go. Alrighty. There. Phew. That was a job and a half. Being contrary as it was. Alrighty. Now, like I said, I'll go through and tighten these up and I will adjust them and move them over to where they stay. And they are more of a diagonal uniform type. So this is what we got so far. And I will trim up the tails on the bows. That way they're not over any of our decorations. Now we could call it done right there. Or, you know Mardi Gras is about the beads, right? So, we could, we have these beads here. We could decide if we wanted to I'm wearing to fluffing my bow. I know, I need to stop. Yeah, it will. It's a 15-inch frame. It's a 15-inch frame. Let's see here. And it is about 27 inches wide. Yeah, I made one bigger than this, and our door is 36 inches in it. Yeah, and I made one that was way bigger than this. I promise you, and it fit on our door. Yeah. But we could take these beads, and we could go around, and, because, you know, they like their beads. And we could use this on the bottom as a garland. What do y'all think? Yay or nay? Thank you, Lillian. Bye, Charlie Brown. Thank you, Tanya. Because we could start them down here could start them like down here. Let me show you a sample. An example. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I made one that was like 34 inches wide. Our door is 36, so yeah, this would fit. All right, this is just a quick do. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Can you see the garland of the beads? Yay or nay? I don't know if you can see them real well. What do y'all think? Yay or nay? Mr. Bunny. Yeah, it would be. It would definitely be unique. You say yes? All right. Well, you know Mardi Gras is all about them beads. No? No beads? All right, somebody break that tie. Yes? Yes? Okay. Yes, beads? Okay. I think yes is winning. Sorry. Sorry, Joanne. Alrighty. We got some beads on there. Let them dangle. Okay. We can do that. Yeah. I think you're right, Joanne. Letting them dangle looks better, yeah. There, like that. Yeah. I thought I was missing a tie. I did. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. It's right there. I missed it with the beads. There. Let's see. Yeah, like that. I only got the 2 strands. I should have probably got more. That's all right. We'll make it work either way. Seriously. Alrighty. There we go. Get in there. Thank you. I may go back and see if they have any more when I go into town. I'll go back to Party City and see if they have any more beads, and if they do, I'll grab some more and put some more in here so it goes all the way around instead of just partly. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I think I do like it. It does add a little more character and depth to the wreath. Alrighty, let's trim some tails real fast. Or I could always do it later. Where are we at? Oh, we're after an hour. Okay, we'll trim them later. Anyhow, let me grab the stand. This was the wreath kit from the other day. You get this in your wreath kit. You get all the ribbon. You get the pink and the purple. And you get the work wreath form. And you do get a spray of embellishments with it. I'll show you here in just a sec. But we did that on the live on Friday. And we asked Charlie Brown to fluff the bow. And I don't know what he did to that bow, but I had to redo it. He did everything but fluff it. I think he destroyed the bow. So I had to redo the bow. So... And then I did add a few extra embellishments to it. But we do have 2 kits available still. And that's what I'm saying. If you don't want the wreath form like this, where it's tiered, and you would rather have a flat wreath form, we can do that as well. All right, I'm going to move this camera up. Let me see if I can get this to stay up. Stay up there. My moderator's not here to help me hold the camera. Ah, it's going to stay. All righty. So, here we go. Here's our Mardi Gras wreath. And like I said, I will go back through and tighten the embellishments down and make sure that they are at a diagonal. And then I'll trim the tails on the bows. And I do have those garlands of beads. As you can see, I'm dangling. There's one. And the other one, I think it ended up here, but I'll probably go through and move it to where they're both dangling down at the bottom. And this is what we made tonight. And I will be back on tomorrow. And I think Charlie Brown should be home in time tomorrow for when we go live. Maybe he might come in during the live. I don't know. And like I said, this is the wreath kit. This is the ribbon you get. You get this. You get 5 yards of this, 5 yards of this, 5 yards of this, and 5 yards of this. And then you get a whole roll of this pink and purple plaid. You get this. Let me just show you. All right, just fall, Benny. Just fall. They are in our Etsy shop. We have 2 kits left. You get a whole thing of embellishments with it. The wreath kit is listed with this, the raised tiered wreath form. But like I said, if you don't want the raised tier one and you would rather have the flat wreath form, just send me a message and tell me you'd rather have this, and we'll send this with 25 pipe cleaners or Chanel stems. It's fine. I don't mind changing them out. Like I said, you get a whole 10-yard roll of this pink and purple. 5 yards each of this ribbon, and it is wired. All my ribbon is wired. You get this. A little bunny bottom in the truck. You get the purple mesh. And you get this, it says check fabric mesh. You get that. That's everything that comes in that kit. And there is 2 left now. And if you order it tonight, it will go out in the morning because I'm going to be up for a while. Because I got to wait on Charlie Brown to get home. And I got to finish making his dinner. What else you going to do? Alrighty. And we will be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you what we'll be doing tomorrow. We're going to do something with this handsome guy. And then we'll be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. And, we're going to do something fun with this guy. And then Friday, we're coming back on. And we're not making a wreath. We're not making a centerpiece. We're going to do something really, really fun. I promise this Friday at 8 p.m. we're doing something different. Really different. Alrighty. See y'all tomorrow. Have fun. And come back and watch what we do with Mr. Hey, think of a name for this guy. Y'all think of a name. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed evening. Bye.